So is the price right? Some say it's too much, others not enough. Not surprisingly, putting an actual figure on a carbon price has done very little to hose down the debate. Ross Garnaut says it'll only work if the politics is taken out and 3 independent bodies set up to ease the move to a low-carbon future. Environment reporter Sarah Clark explains.
The report may just be recommendations, but everyone is sitting up and taking note. A $26 carbon price has been welcomed by some.
Actually not a bad starting point. It will drive changes in the way in which energy generation is delivered right now.
But it's not enough for others.
If Australia's serious about tackling climate change, $26 is not enough, and we're really going to need to see the price at a much higher level.
As for managing the transition to a low-carbon economy, Professor Garnaut wants the politics taken out of decision-making and 3 independent bodies set up. A committee to establish emissions reduction targets, an agency to oversee the carve-up of compensation, and a carbon bank to regulate the emissions trading scheme.
We've seen independent bodies like the Reserve Bank handle very difficult decisions like setting interest rates. We think there's real merit in going down this path and looking at that for a carbon price.
The clean energy sector has welcomed more money for investments and research, but the emissions-intensive sector, like aluminium and steel, want more than what Professor Garnaut has in mind.
This is all about a revenue and redistribution drive. It should be about reducing greenhouse gas emissions. There is a much better way to price carbon.
Not according to the federal government. It plans to introduce a carbon price in July next year. Sarah Clark, ABC News.